Welcome to English Speaking Corner. This is your quiet, safe space to practice English, not just by listening, but by speaking. We often hear that the key to learning a language is listening. You might listen to podcasts, watch movies, or follow lessons, and that is wonderful. Listening is the foundation. But there comes a moment where you have to bridge the gap between what you hear and what you say. That moment can feel scary. It can feel awkward. You might understand everything a native speaker says, but when you open your mouth, the words feel heavy, or you worry about your accent, or you simply freeze. That is why we are here today. We are going to take a technique called shadowing, and we are going to do it together, step by step, in a way that removes the pressure. Shadowing is simply the act of listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately, trying to match the rhythm, the speed, and the emotion of the speaker. It is like training your muscles. You are teaching your mouth how to feel when it speaks English naturally. You do not need to be perfect today. You just need to be present. In this episode, we are going to practice a very common, very useful situation. We are going to practice the Monday morning small talk. You know this moment. You arrive at work or school. You are standing by the coffee machine or waiting for the elevator. You see a colleague or a friend. You need to ask about their weekend, share a little bit about yours, and then politely end the conversation to start your day. It sounds simple, but this small interaction is where we build relationships. It is also where many learners feel the most anxiety because it happens so fast. We are going to listen to a conversation between two people. Let's call them Anna and Tom. Speaker 1 is Anna, and Speaker 2 is Tom. They run into each other on a Monday morning. First, I want you to just listen. Close your eyes if you can. Don't try to analyze the grammar. Don't try to translate every word into your own language. Just listen to the music of their voices. Listen to how they sound friendly but tired. Listen to how they move from one topic to the next. Just relax and let the English flow over you. Here is the conversation. Anna says, "Hey Tom, long time no see. How was your weekend?" Tom replies, "Hey Anna, it was pretty good actually. I finally managed to relax. How about you?" Anna says, "Oh, you know, the usual. I spent most of Saturday running errands, and Sunday I just didn't want to get out of bed." Tom laughs and says, "I hear you. It is always hard to get back into the rhythm on Monday morning, isn't it?" Anna answers, "Tell me about it. I need at least 3 coffees before I can even look at my emails." Tom says, "Well, I better let you get to that coffee then. Are we still on for the meeting at 10? Anna says, "Yes, definitely. I'll see you in the conference room." Tom says, "Sounds good. Catch you later, Anna." Take a deep breath. How much of that did you catch? Maybe you understood all of it. Maybe you missed a few words. That is completely okay. The goal here isn't to test you. The goal is to get comfortable. Now, we are going to break this conversation down into small, manageable pieces. We are going to look at the vocabulary, the hidden meanings, and the pronunciation, and then we are going to practice speaking it. Let's look at the very beginning. Speaker 1, Anna, starts with a casual greeting. She says, "Hey Tom, long time no see. How was your weekend?" Notice that she doesn't say hello. She says, "Hey." In a casual office environment, hey is very common and friendly. Then she uses the phrase, long time no see. This is a perfect phrase to use when you haven't seen a colleague for a few days, perhaps since last Friday. It acknowledges that time has passed. And finally, the question, how was your weekend? When you say this, pay attention to the intonation. The voice usually goes down slightly at the end of weekend because it is an open question. How was your weekend? Also, notice how the words how and was often blend together. It almost sounds like one word. How was? Now I want you to try saying this. I will say the sentence and then I will leave a quiet space for you to repeat it. Speak out loud. Don't just say it in your head. Feel the vibration in your throat. Hey Tom. Long time no see. How was your weekend? Excellent. Now let's put it together into the full sentence. Try to be smooth. Hey Tom, long time no see. How was your weekend? Very good. Now let's look at how Speaker 2, Tom, responds. This is the part where many students get stuck because they think they need to tell a long story. But in small talk, the answer is usually short and positive. Tom says, "Hey Anna, it was pretty good actually. I finally managed to relax. How about you?" Look at the phrase, "it was pretty good." We use the word pretty here not to mean beautiful, but to mean quite or fairly. It is a softener. If you just say it was good, it can sound a little abrupt or flat. It was pretty good sounds more natural and relaxed. He adds the word actually at the end. It was pretty good, actually. We often use actually when we are sharing a pleasant surprise, or just to add a little emphasis to the sentence. Then he says, I finally managed to relax. The word managed here implies that it was difficult to find the time, but he succeeded. It suggests he has been busy lately. This is a great phrase to use if you have a stressful job. I managed to relax. And finally, the bounce back. How about you? This is the most important part of small talk. You answer, and then you immediately throw the ball back to the other person. How about you? Let's practice Tom's lines. Listen to the rhythm. Hey, Anna. It was pretty good, actually. I finally managed to relax. How about you? Now try to connect the sounds. Notice that when you say, how about you, the T in about and the Y in you often connect to make a ch sound. How about ya? Try that. How about ya? Let's try the whole response. Hey, Anna. It was pretty good, actually. I finally managed to relax. How about you? You are doing great. Remember, if you stumble or make a mistake, just keep going. This is a safe space. No one is judging you. Now we go back to speaker 1, Anna. She answers the question. She says, oh, the usual. I spent most of Saturday running errands, and Sunday I just didn't want to get out of bed. She starts with, oh, the usual. This is a fantastic phrase to keep in your pocket. If you didn't do anything exciting, or if you don't want to explain the details, you just say, the usual. It means you did your normal routine. It is a very native way to answer. Then she explains what the usual means. She says, I spent most of Saturday running errands. Running errands means doing the small tasks of life. Grocery shopping, going to the post office, picking up dry cleaning. We don't say doing errands, we say running errands. And then she admits something relatable. Sunday, I just didn't want to get out of bed. This shows vulnerability. It makes her seem human and friendly. In English small talk, it is very common to bond over being tired or busy. It creates a connection. Let's practice Anna's response. I will break it down. Oh, the usual. I spent most of Saturday running errands, and Sunday I just didn't want to get out of bed. Wonderful. I hope you are speaking these out loud. Even a whisper is better than silence. Now speaker 2, Tom, responds to her tiredness. He says, oh, I hear you. It is always hard to get back into the rhythm on Monday morning, isn't it? I hear you does not just mean I can hear your voice. It means I understand your feeling deeply. It is an expression of empathy. If someone complains about being tired or busy or stressed, you can say, I hear you. It is very validating. Then he makes a general statement about Mondays. It is always hard to get back into the rhythm. Rhythm here means the flow of work, the routine. And he ends with a tag question, isn't it? This invites Anna to agree. It keeps the conversation going. Let's practice this empathy. I hear you. It is always hard to get back into the rhythm. On Monday morning, isn't it? Excellent work. We are halfway through the conversation. You are building the muscle memory for a real interaction. If you are enjoying this gentle practice, please do subscribe to English Speaking Corner. It helps us create more of these lessons for you. Now, let's see how speaker 1 responds. Anna agrees with Tom. She says, tell me about it. I need at least 3 coffees before I can even look at my emails. Tell me about it. This is a funny phrase. It is an idiom. It looks like a request, like, please tell me a story. But in this context, it means I agree completely, or I know exactly what you mean because I feel it too. If someone says, Mondays are terrible, and you say, tell me about it, you are agreeing emphatically. Then she uses exaggeration. I need at least 3 coffees. Does she really need 3? Probably not. But in English, we often use hyperbole or exaggeration to be funny and friendly, before I can even look at my emails. Let's practice this idiomatic phrase. Put some emotion into it. You are tired. You agree. Tell me about it. I need at least 3 coffees before I can even look at my emails. Now the full sentence. Tell me about it. I need at least 3 coffees before I can even look at my emails. You are sounding very natural. Now the conversation needs to end. They are at work, after all. Speaker 2, Tom, signals that it is time to go. He says, well, I better let you get to that coffee then. Are we still on for the meeting at 10? I better let you get to is a very polite way to end a conversation. Instead of saying, I have to go, you make it about the other person's needs. Anna needs coffee, so Tom says, I better let you get to that coffee. It is graceful, it shows respect for her time. Then he checks the schedule. Are we still on for the meeting at 10? Are we still on implies, is the plan still happening or is the meeting confirmed? It is much more natural than saying, is the meeting still scheduled? Let's practice this transition. Well, I better let you get to that coffee then. Are we still on for the meeting at 10? And the full flow. Well, I better let you get to that coffee then. Are we still on for the meeting at 10? Speaker 1 confirms. Anna says, yes, definitely. I'll see you in the conference room. Definitely is a strong word. It means 100% yes. Be careful with the pronunciation. It has 4 syllables. Def, I, N, T, li. But we often speak it fast. Definitely. Try to keep the stress on the first syllable. Definitely. I'll see you in the conference room. Notice the contraction, I'll. It is short for I will. We almost always use contractions in speaking. If you say, I will see you, it sounds a bit robotic. I'll see you is better. Let's practice. Yes, definitely. I'll see you in the conference room. And together, yes, definitely. I'll see you in the conference room. Finally, speaker 2 closes the interaction. Tom says, sounds good. Catch you later, Anna. Sounds good is a standard way to agree to a plan, and catch you later is a friendly and formal goodbye. It implies you will speak again soon. It is much warmer than just goodbye. Let's practice the goodbye. Sounds good. Catch you later, Anna. Now let's put the whole closing together. Sounds good. Catch you later, Anna. Congratulations. You have just analyzed and practiced every single line of a natural English conversation. You didn't just listen, you felt the words in your mouth. You learned about softeners, about empathy phrases like I hear you, and about polite exits. These are the tools that make you sound fluent. Now, we are going to take this to the next level. We are going to do a guided role play. This is the most effective part of our session today. I want you to imagine you are speaker 2, Tom. I will be speaker 1, Anna. I will speak my lines, and then I will leave a silence. In that silence, I want you to speak Tom's lines. Do not worry if you don't remember them perfectly. Use your own words if you need to, or just try to remember the key phrases we practiced, like pretty good actually, or I hear you. Ready? You are Tom. You are standing at the coffee machine. I walk up to you. Hey Tom, long time no see. How was your weekend? Silence for you to say, hey Anna, it was pretty good actually. I finally managed to relax. How about you? Oh, you know, the usual. I spent most of Saturday running errands, and Sunday I just didn't want to get out of bed. Silence for you to say, I hear you. It is always hard to get back into the rhythm on Monday morning, isn't it? Tell me about it. I need at least 3 coffees before I can even look at my emails. Silence for you to say, well, I better let you get to that coffee then. Are we still on for the meeting at 10? Yes, definitely. I'll see you in the conference room. Silence for you to say, sounds good. Catch you later, Anna. Take a deep breath. You did it. You just held 2 sides of a full English conversation. You practiced greetings, you practiced small talk, and you practiced making future plans. I want to talk for a moment about why we do this. Why do we focus on these small, simple sentences? It was pretty good, actually. I hear you. The usual. It is because fluency is not about knowing big, complicated words. Fluency is about the smooth connection of simple words. It is about knowing exactly what to say in those small moments so that you don't have to panic. When you master these glue phrases, these softeners and fillers, you give your brain time to think. You sound more confident, and because you sound confident, you feel confident. Before we finish, I want to give you a small challenge for this week. It is an easy one. I want you to take just one phrase from this lesson. Maybe it is, it was pretty good actually. Maybe it is, I hear you. Or maybe it is, I better let you get to. Choose just one. Write it down on a piece of paper or in the Notes app on your phone. And sometime this week, try to say it out loud. You don't even have to say it to a person if you aren't ready. Say it to your mirror. Say it to your cat. Say it while you are making coffee. I better let you get to that coffee. Just own that one phrase. Make it yours. When you own one phrase, you build a brick of confidence, and then you add another brick and another. That is how you build a house. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me at English Speaking Corner. It takes courage to practice a language, and you are showing that courage right now. If you found this guided practice helpful, please click the like button so I know to make more videos like this one. And if you haven't already, turn on the notifications so you don't miss our next session. We will continue to build your speaking confidence, one episode at a time. Until next time, keep listening, keep repeating, and keep speaking. You are doing just fine. Goodbye for now.